Prisoners. When I have prisoners, I want that. Let's get that so it's not being held open. Or that one, or that one. There you go. I don't know if... Yeah, there we go. Right, they're all kind of sorted out. All of my chessboards are coming in here, out of the way. I have so many fucking jade chessboards, it's so silly. Alright, give me... That's going somewhere. Can I get Jackal, mate? Can I get you to just clean the barracks? There's like a whole heap of stuff in here, and also you won't do cleaning, that's fine. Give me this one. What I want this to be like out here. Not going to be quite the same on like the side. I'm not going to be able to make it perfectly even and stuff, but we can get close enough. Now, where else? Have I got any more turrets in here at all? This losing is fun. Nah, this is colony builder. Welcome back, Mitska. Yeah, no, this is the exact same colony you last saw me playing. I've been playing it for over a year now. So this is my third location. We're in the process of moving because when the update happened, this is kind of what happened to my second location. And it's kind of glitchy, so I click on something like that, and then I click off. Well, if I click on this person and then I don't click on something, your bio. Like, stuff like that happens. If I do sales and stuff, all kinds of stuff stays up. So it's the same Asora colony from over a year ago. Doing, BB Chillax, base builder, colony builder, or whatever it is. And, yeah. We've gone through, like, stages of having, like, a shit ton of people and having a few people die off. I'm pretty much almost to the point where we're about to move this one. Like, I don't know if I'll get them out tonight, but it's been kind of a month that we've been working on this move since the update happened. So it's been a while. But yeah, once we get out of here, this will be the third site location. This will be Dryden. Last time you saw my colony, I had Salvation, and I don't think we had Qulin yet. And Qulin is this location. So, like, either that or it would have been really early days of it. But yeah, now we're up to Dryden. And I'm just trying to get like some boundaries built up so I can release my animals out into like a large pen area, and then the rest of my colony will arrive pretty soon. And I kind of need to have like beds and shit. So I've got everything mapped out and I'm hoping for the best, but the people here aren't happy because I've kind of had like, you know, a fuck ton of animals living in where they sleep, which is kind of fair. Like, in here, I'm just trying to get them the fuck out of here at the moment. So, we finally found what the, what do you call it, the hitching peg thing is, and I'm getting them out of here now. I had 2 people trying to start fires in here as well. That was not really great. And I've also got to, eventually, probably build proper... Oh, hello. I'll have to build all their beds and stuff. Grim's Caravan. Grim's Caravan doesn't have much food in it. I don't really want alpacas. It's going to make them move faster and stuff, but they've got like 8 days of food and it's like a much longer journey than that. I don't really want to sell their books. Resurrect mech serums are not for offer. Components and stuff not really for offer. I would sell an animal over that. Paying 500% difficulty on this. The size of raid would make a PC explode. Look, my raids are about 75 people on average. Like, sometimes they go down to less, sometimes it's weird, but, like, I enjoy having, like, colonies and stuff like that, and, like, this colony was never even supposed to survive past a month. Like, I started with 21 colonists and expected it to implode. The fact that it's over a year old and we're going to our third site and we're on the way to the off-world flag with a fucking army, like, it's gonna be something. I can't wait for the final battle. Like the endless waves of raids at the final location. I hope to have, you know, a few more people by then, but we'll see how that goes. The 1.5 update doesn't really change too much, but I'm hoping to maybe get back up to like 140 odd. I had 143 and it was like struggling a little bit, so I just killed a few people. Made it a bit better. I really want animals. I've got like 200 kilos of mass. I could sell off a couple of animals and we could go with that. They could get more food. Got pemmican. We wouldn't have to sell off much for that. I don't want to sell dromedaries. I've got my cows in this slot. Let's see. I've got a lot of them. Almost. I don't really want to get... Oh, no, I've still got one male. One adult male, so that should be fine. A little bit too much. Do I have gold? I do have gold. Fuck it. No, wait. No, that's the other caravan. Damn. I thought for a moment there I had money, but I really don't. Heal Merrick. I've got some medicine. Medicine's not for sale. Components I could get rid of. Packaged survival meals. I could just buy less. Let's do that. 700 is going to be enough to get us there. It's like 10 days worth of food. Yeah. Alright. They'll do. Alright, well, Grimm's Caravan can keep moving on. They'll get up there eventually, and then those two can combine, and then they can keep going. And then the one that's up here is pretty much almost there, and I'm waiting for one more transport pod to load up to get launched for this, which I don't know how that's going. Not ready yet. Silverware. Silverware's in it now. It's ready to go. Alright. That was pretty good timing. Alright, well, yeah. Give to Dan's caravan. No, former caravan there. Go do that. Alright, now I've still got some people still in like hostel beds and shit. I'd like to bring like Mala and stuff up to higher up on the map. Basically, most of this place is deconstructed at this point, and I'm going to be leaving behind so much resources. Like, I've got just, you know, 14,000 in steel, and I don't think I can carry that out of here, even if I wanted to. Like, I could wait and I could send another caravan down, but I don't really see much point in it. I'm going to leave behind so many guns that just, like, they're not that great quality. I've already got a lot of my hostel beds. We've got a lot of excellent ones still here. It's 11. I've still got turrets. I'll tell you what. Now that that's empty, I want this to be... I don't want anybody to refill that shit. Do you happen to have... You don't have social, and you might. Yeah, you got enough social. Can you see if you can call them in now? It's been more than a day. If it's been more than a day, there is a chance we might be able to get them in and sell them off like the last couple of bits, or at least tribute them something before we go. But I've got 2 caravans, well technically 3 caravans set up ready to go for this. Laws? That's fine. Yeah, this caravan has been ready to go for ages. Oh, come on. It's 2 hours. What's 14 hour? What is that? Transport pods? Go. Well, off yous go. I'll take them like 7 days. It reckons it's only like 2 days, but it's actually 7 days between there. So that's fine. They'll get there pretty fast. They've got all my colonists that are in a shit at the moment. So that made it a lot easier for us. Instead of trying to like add them to caravans, they just got launched. Alright, not this group. They're still moving, that's great. Bro? Who's bored and why? Wolf? And you're bored, why? Yeah, it could be partially depressive, that's fine. Look, I wanted who? I wanted somebody from here. I was looking at something. That's fine. 14. I'll wait until the time ticks over. How's this group going? We've only got 10 people. They're the ones with all the leathers. Yeah, all the leathers and furs. I wasn't going to try to sell those. I was trying to sell off like heavy stuff. I want to take the furs and stuff because we don't have like any clothing production for like the last half a year in game between moving 2 locations, so a lot of their clothes is kind of tattered, but they're all pretty good. Now there's a group over here I wanted to have a look at. Their caravan. I think this is a group that maybe was sitting here for ages. Either that or that was Grimm's caravan. We got that out. Fuck's sake, let me click on somebody. Are you guys just... You guys are just roped up here for some reason. There's a caravan. What are you doing, Asora? Can you stop going back and forth? My cat keeps like walking back and forth between my microphone on like either side of my desk. It's like temperature. She's been doing it all night. Alright, so somebody got mentally broken. I reckon that was Mo. Yeah. But they're otherwise ready to go. So once Mo stops having his shit, they should be good. If they're already loaded up, a lot of chem fuel on them too. I didn't realize I loaded them with a lot of the chem fuel. This is going to get disabled soon. We have bugger all stuff. I think I'm loading these actually to go, so maybe we don't call in the trader, because the only thing I could do is like sell them that, realistically. Alright. That's the case. I could load up some people. I just want to see these two groups be full before I start allocating out more stuff. It's not going to take him too long. It's only like 600 something stuff. They'll be done pretty much soon. The only other thing I was going to do, and I think I've already loaded them, was if I could just grab somebody that's not reading, just activate one of those. They are getting loaded, but I wanted to use one. So it'd be just one short for those. So basically all the guns, all of the weapons, they're staying behind for the most part. Anything that's not already in a caravan, allocated out in a caravan, is staying behind weapon-wise, armor-wise. The turrets are already loaded. I think the chem reactors are allocated, I think, to a caravan. The bed should be. The gold isn't yet. And I still have probably some of this fuel and a lot of the steel left. And whatever I can carry in food, which is honestly a fuck ton of chocolate. Like, that's only 19,000. I don't even know if they bothered to bring in what was in the paddock. No, not yet. It's like 52,000. I kind of, honestly, guys, I want you guys to kind of leave this shit alone. Like, maybe focus on bringing it in. They've been doing really great. Don't get me wrong. We've got so much fucking chocolate. We've got thousands of fucking chocolate. But yeah, they need to kind of leave it be. Okay, now that I can actually see in here, there is so much dead animal. I'm not surprised if anybody's getting sick from this. Can you clean the barracks? Sasha, can I get you to haul like the dead animals and stuff out of here? Get Sasha back. Yeah, haul that after what you're doing. There's a lot of dead animals in here. At one point we tried to slaughter things, and for some reason we weren't able to, like, you know, peel and butcher our creatures for a little while. And as a result of that, we now just have like a whole lot of like awfulness in here. And for some reason my animals, like my panthers and shit, never came in here and ate them either. It was a really weird scenario, but that's basically what's happened at some point, and yeah. I don't know if I've got that one's allocated. Caravans arrived at, there'll be our traders. Cool. Can I trade with you? So we kind of need food. I also don't know what's going on with this grenade. I don't even know if that's mine or if that's a prisoner. I think it's a prisoner. It's probably a prisoner. You guys got psychic shock lancers. Now, I don't want... That's probably one of our things. Sell that, sell that. You guys can have the gold that we got from that. You can have our weapons that we got from this. Not my rifle. Not the spear. That's probably not mine. The wood I brought to sell for food. And as much as I want the psychic shock lance thing, I really just need food for my people. The cloth can go. Psychoid leaves can go. I know that the animals eat that, but they don't have any animals in this lot. So now I don't have a lot of food. But if I could buy some pemmican, like a day's worth of food. Fuck, it's not even worth saying, like, to get rid of that much of that, but it is because I need the money for it. I do have a lot of animals in this, so either that or I've got a lot of carry weight for people. Let's have a lot of carry weight for people. Oh yeah, all the prisoners would have spare space. Well, they don't buy prisoners. I could drop the steel. I'm going to be losing so much steel anyway. God, it hurts to be like, oh my god, I have to get rid of this. The chocolate's not really super feeding them the cloth and components and stuff. Oh yeah, they do buy prisoners. What was I saying? I didn't even notice this. Were any of these somebody that I really didn't want? I've never traded one before. I normally just keep them. No, you got crafting. I'm pretty sure I kept everybody I wanted. Medical. Some of these people don't have very good stats, but I do hope that I can buff them up with like some skill trainers and stuff. I'm going to want to buy some skill trainers soon. That one's actually really good. Quail. Yeah. I'd love to get some skill trainers for them. The only thing I could do is maybe sell some steel. Even though it's like a resource I desperately need. Either that or I could sell off some of like the weapons and stuff. Fuck it, I'll get rid of some of these. Get rid of the rifle. I'm going to need to make guns when I arrive. I need to make guns so badly. And yeah, that's going to have to go. We need food more than that. So I don't think agave is going to really help them much. I think that helps, like it's food, but what does it do? It's a agave fruit. Food poison chance is like 2%. Nutrition. Like shit. What's this by comparison? Can they actually eat this? Yeah. Yes and no. Rock-cut cyclone leaves can be refined into various forms of stimulants, drugs. I would say probably not to keep that. I would imagine hops would be more edible than that, but yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep my steel. Yeah, keep that and keep walking with it. They don't have much in the way of food, but I do hope to combine them. We'll move up one, trade with them, see if they have some food, for the love of God. In this group, they'll catch up eventually. Now they're actually moving upwards. And they'll catch up with this group because I'm going to send this one to like 2 or 3. And they have gold, I think, on this one. They've got the good guns. That's right, they've got the good guns they can trade. Yeah. They've also got food and stuff. They've got like 10 days worth of food. If they can catch up, it's not too much of a problem. Ah, somebody ended up finishing the book. Nice. So yeah, you can get the books and stuff now to like read these. I must have read, where is it? Where's the 5-foam turret? It was back here somewhere. Like there's the foam turret. Maybe that's what that was. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a turret that you can put up that can like spray fire foam. It's supposed to be pretty good. But I don't have it up yet. Obviously, it's only pretty new. And since it's not my highest priority, except for obviously like an hour ago when everybody tried to set, you know, half my colony on fire, that was a small priority at the time. I still don't know why you guys are down here cutting all the fucking trees. Like, I don't have that. All right. I've got to wait for these 2 caravans to get out, so I'm going to set up more areas in here. Because apart from we had the attack quest. I've merged my caravans properly. Hold on. Lost it. There we go. I think the 4th time tonight. Honestly, it's terrible. Let's see. I gotta kind of like do my zones here. That's about it. And then I'm really just waiting for my colony to get up here. So, where have I got? Expand loud areas. What have I got? I've got home and I've got haulers. Haulers were supposed to kind of be my pen animals. Pen animals don't work that way. So, what I wanted to do was if I could change this to being, say, I won't make this thrombos. I'll make this like, I don't know. Let's go with Megasauce. Make that Megasauce. That ain't how you spell it, but that's fine. The G there. Megasauce. Area 1 should be cats, I think. Hold on. I can't see. If I need to go over. Zoom out and go over. Span. Area 1 should be animals. Should be my thrombos. McJolly's having a tantrum. That's fine. Let's go area 1. Invert. Yeah. Okay. So what I want is clear away some of this area 1. This is going to be where my thrombos are allowed to walk. And it's going to be really, really far away from my base. They're not going to be in like the heart of it. They're just going to be out in like patrolling area. I missed it by 1. So I kind of want them to be out here where they can kind of like eat trees and all sorts of shit. I don't really want them inside my base. This is where I appropriately kind of leave them. As for Megasofts, I kind of did have it, they were allowed to kind of like move around in this area, but I should do also kind of like allow, I don't know, Megasofts. Probably allow them into like this space. It's the only thing I could see as being like slightly beneficial. He allowed them up into here. Because this was supposed to be for hauling animals, but that's not how hauling animals work. I missed that by like 1. It's fine. That would be... I kind of want them to go the whole fucking map out here, don't I? Yeah. I just don't want them into like bedrooms. Oh, Jackal. Seriously, no. That here? Somebody got a shock lance in here? Nope. Wait. Does anybody have one? Somebody in my fucking colony's got to have one. You two got one? No. I'm probably using them up. Yeah, I'll probably use them up. Alright, hold on. Let me grab everybody. No, one person's got it. Lincoln's got it. Alright, Lincoln, mate. Is it you? Let's go. Yeah, come in here. Everybody else can be set to, like, don't fire. I noticed that the shock lance takes them out of, like, the run wild bullshit. But attacking them or arresting them doesn't. Like, one of my colonists is still stuck like that. And let's go shock him. Getting a fucking shock of his life coming through here. Do it, mate. Jackal. Oh, fuck off. What is this? Ah, it's a traitor. Alright, take me back to my colony. Okay. He still looks like he's, kind of running wild. Not taking that. I can go back over that. I'm not dealing with them running wild. Like, until I can basically solve that, who was it, Langer, is actually tameable, then maybe I'll deal with it. But pretty much, Langer's just kind of like showing me that if people run wild, I'm going to have to either kill them or hope that I saved it recently. Because, yeah, all they seem to do is like run wild and they kind of like run away, like leave. And I guess in the past, you're supposed to just like arrest them and shit, but that doesn't seem to like work the way that I kind of need it to. So hopefully they do something other than that. That's going to make this fucking challenging until I can like figure out how to get them to get tamed without being a prisoner. Like I don't know. Like if I have it set to release, my people take them to the edge of the map. If I have them set to execute, they kill them. If I don't take them as prisoners, they leave the map. Yeah. It's kind of like, I feel like RimWorld has personally gone out of its way to make it that it's not really possible to just keep people indefinitely. Like, obviously, you're not supposed to be able to, but still, like, up until the recent update, I was doing quite fine with this. I was like, cool, I'll just smack this one around, throw them in prison for a bit, and they'll be tamed. That's not how it's working anymore, so kind of like a little frustration there. But also just, like, waiting for it to, like, come back in. Might have to turn my heater off. Kind of, like, pretty warm, but it's not too hot. Cats are comfy. They're pretty much, like, fully incapacitated, you know. Full tilt cat warmth. I might turn that down while I've got a minute. It's alright, you pair. It's just my fucking Jesus, my chair squeaked when I rolled it back and both the cats just fucking freaked out. Like I said the other week, after my chair fell backwards, when I had Azula sitting on the back of my chair and I stood up and it was kind of like overweighted at the top, ended up falling over. She's fine. She was fine. But yeah, it ended up it now like creaks and does all sorts of shit that it wasn't doing before. So I don't think my chair's doing too well. The clean room increases research speed and improves medical outcomes. Yeah, no, our barn, our hospital barn for colonists has been kind of just the go for a little while now. It's been as good as we can get, pretty much. I must admit, since they updated to the 1.5, it definitely takes a little bit longer for the game to actually load. Before it did that, it was actually like barely like a minute turnaround time from like loads and stuff. So I'm not sure what they changed in the way that it takes longer now to load up the game, but it's more noticeable for sure, which is interesting because I don't think it necessarily has anything to do with like how many people I've got, because beforehand I had a lot more people and it never really like hung like this, but it does now. It's like fully updated. It's kind of frustrating because it's like I probably do it a lot more often than the average person, and I don't cut it out because I've always been like, this is exactly how long it takes for my game to do a thing. So you guys get to see shit in like real time and stuff. Where did I save? I saved it to Jackal's already pissed off. Oh my god. Like 3 seconds before it. Do you reckon I saved it before Jackal got shitty? Do we reckon this is going to take the same amount of time to load? The importance of getting which load up I want is so much more important now. I just want to set my like areas. I've got to like set where my animals can be allowed to go. Now that they seem to have changed it, that my animals will cut across and through buildings and shit. I want to make it that like, you know, the animals like rhinos and thrombos and megasols and stuff like that make like a certain percentage of mess aren't able to just cross in and walk through my base. I kind of want them to be forced to kind of roam around the outside, further away. I know it means that during a battle, they're not going to be close to me, or they might be more at risk of getting attacked by something that has landed in or is coming in from a side window or something. But still, like, it does make me kind of question it. Is the lack of filth worth the risk of, you know, a potential like bonded animal or something like that going down? Like technically, it should mean that my base stays cleaner, like the way I used to have it before I played Asora. I had basically like all my thrombos, and I never really had Megasloths. I had like maybe one Megasloth, and so she was like never really a problem. But yeah, nowadays I have so many animals that just the rate of filth, and especially like the constant like crossing between buildings and stuff. Um, like I don't want like my rhinos crossing through the buildings and all sorts of stuff. Like I know rhinos are pretty tank and the thrombos are pretty tank and stuff like that, but I kind of would almost rather not have them to deal with like the lack of filth around the base. Well, not so much the thrombos. I think I'd still want those, but still like the rhinos and stuff. I don't usually keep rhinos. This has been kind of an experiment because they're like an absolute like rip of an animal once they do attack. That and like megasofts are generally pretty good. It reduces accuracy of ranged weapons. That'd be pretty cool. I do get battles sometimes in like fog and rainy weather, and they're some of the worst. Like nobody shoots each other on either side. Like enemies and my people, nobody does anything. Also, the other thing too is if this loads in and it still has like whoever the fuck it was that was having the tantrum, I don't even remember at this point. If they're still tantruming, then yeah, it's going to be really interesting because I won't have like saved it beforehand close enough, and I'm not doing a third reload. It also means that battles are going to be difficult if it's going to take like this to like get a load in. I really feel like RimWorld's working against me for how I've been playing for like the last year. I also do wonder if anything will be better once I don't have like the glitchier map, but I don't think that'll matter. I doubt it, but it'd be pretty cool if that does fix a lot of things. And obviously, it'll fix some stuff like when I do trades and or um like when I'm trying to like get into menus and shit and I don't have stuff stuck up on my screen. That'd be nice. Also getting to see terrain would also be kind of nice as well. Like getting to see the terrain all the time. I also don't think I told you guys like last week we ended up having a colonist called Shoe Die. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got any like beef at the moment. That is useful. This had to have been right before it. This is when I was fucking around with the zones. Anytime I fuck around with the zones, we always have somebody just go fucking stupid. So, go with Mega Sauce. Again, fucking hell. Where is my keyboard? There. Good enough. I'm trying to like type on a keyboard I can't see. Rumbos. Go with invert that. Invert that. Actually, get rid of that one. Add a new area. Like this, Megasource. Alright. Invert that. It's basically the same thing. I kind of want Thrombos and Megasource kind of running about the same area, but Megasource do need access to a small amount of the kitchen, unfortunately. And I kind of want one more area for like rhinos or whatever. I don't think I ever put the cats in a specific area. I always kept them kind of close to the base. So cats can invert. There'll be a big area. Invert them all. This will just be fast to work with. And I guess all the hauling animals, they kind of like stay in their own area. Any other thing I'll need is like panthers, I guess. Panthers will pretty much be allowed to go everywhere. So they're a bit different. I don't have any small animals or anything like that. Alright, for love of God, let me save this shit. Because every time I touch this, every single time I touch the motherfucking zones, something goes majorly wrong